Hey guys!
As promised, we're back to do the second video on this doubleheader. We normally don't do doubleheaders anymore. We do Mondays, but not after Monday. We don't do any more doubleheaders. We do on Friday actually, but it's on Patreon. We put the second video on Patreon. But both Northward and Architects released brand new videos, brand new songs last week. Both bands have new albums coming out. I believe Northward is in October 12th, if I remember correctly. And Architects, I think, is November 2nd or something like that. So I really wanted to check out these songs. I didn't want to do one today and then wait, I don't know, like 5-6 days before we check the other. I really wanted to check out both songs. So I figured, you know what? This week there's actually 3 doubleheaders this week. Because there's another one on Friday with the second video.
Back-to-back one. There was one yesterday.
Yes, back-to-back. And then on Friday, the second video is on Patreon. The finished doubleheader, by the way, coming on Friday. And 2 bands that I think a lot of people will enjoy. Anyways, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Architects. The name of the song is Hereafter. I believe from the title of the song, it feels like this comes in sequence of Doomsday. That's the video that we actually did on the channel, right at the beginning of the channel.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I was much lighter. I had at least I want to say 10 pounds, perhaps 20.
You're being generous.
I'm being generous. You know what they say? The camera adds 10 pounds. So I'm reducing the 10 pounds that the camera is adding. So I was a lot lighter. And your voice was a lot...
Yeah, a lot squeakier.
Yeah, you sounded like that guy from the Muppets. You know, the scientist?
The...
Yeah. You sounded like that guy. Either that or somebody kicked you in the balls. And that's how you sounded like. Anyways, you ready to check out some Architects Hereafter? All right, let's do this.
Now the oceans have drained out. Can I come up for air? 'Cause I've been learning to live without. And I'm fighting with broken bones. I wasn't ready for the rapture. Well, it wasn't true, but these words, they mean nothing to me. I know that time will end this fracture. I've been lost in a maze at every road I take. That's why I'm facing you. Now the ocean is untrained. Can I come up for air? 'Cause I've been learning to live without. And I'm fighting with broken bones. Now the skies have been blinded. I gotta find my way. Yes, it's we're but there's a truth. And I'm fighting with broken bones. I've been searching through the rations, but it's like standing in the eye of a storm. Where will I finally get the message? Some things are broken, but I'm red. This is my glass to open. My only catastrophe. I never had such a problem, because I never knew that all my nightmares could come true. Oceans have drained out. Can I come up for air? 'Cause I've been learning to live without. And I'm fighting with broken bones. Now the skies have been blinded. I gotta find my way. Yes, it's we're ready, but there's a
I have so many emotions, so many feelings, so many things going on for me right now after listening to this song. I'm having a hard time even putting them all together and figuring out exactly what I want to say. Let me start with perhaps this. I love this guy's vocals.
Oh, just
The clean vocals are absolutely insane. How good they are, but his screaming vocals are. The vocals in general are just so good. Just so good. It's absolutely incredible. The sound, their sound, like it's so heavy, so melancholic at the same time. Like those guitar breakdowns, like oh my god, it was just.
But the guitar breakdown with his vocals.
With his vocals. So musically, this song is absolutely like insane. How good this song is.
And visually.
Visually, because visually it goes into the lyrics, and into the lyrics is where it touches my heart, pulls at my heartstrings. Visually, I really love what they did with the video, because in the lyrics he says, I was the only one that survived the rapture. I don't have to explain to you what the rapture is. You know what the rapture is. You go to Catholic school. I'm sure they talk about the rapture.
Yeah.
At some point in time, I'm sure somebody's talked about the rapture. So the fact that they've incorporated that into the video, to me, is really well played. Like they show up in the car and they look up, and it's all these bodies of these people being pulled up to heaven, and they're the only ones that survive the rapture. So the only ones that are not going with their loved ones that they lost. So their chance to reconnect with that loved one that they lost, it's missed because they're leaving and they're staying behind. That sense of eternal loss. Like there's a part of a song where he says, fighting with broken bones. I'm not fighting with broken bones. This song comes in line of Doomsday. They lost a member of their band, so obviously the song is a lot about losing somebody close to you. And I'll give you guys this example. We listened to Doomsday before my father passed away. I enjoyed the song a lot, and I thought I understood where he was coming from because I've lost my grandparents, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand it. I understand it now because now listening to this song after my father has passed away, I connect with this song a lot more. Even though, how can I put it this way? Loss is loss, and we all deal with it in a different way. We're all different people. We all experience loss in a different manner. I understand where he's coming from, but I do not understand the pain of his loss.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because we all deal with loss in our own different way. So I can understand what you're going through, but I don't understand the pain that you're feeling at that time. And they say time heals all wounds. To me, time does not necessarily heal.
It's like a painkiller.
It's like it numbs.
Yeah.
It numbs the pain, but it never really heals. It's been a year since my father passed away, and I feel the same sense of loss today than I did the day that he died, the day that I got the news. I think of him all the time. It's as painful. That wound is as painful. That cut is as deep today as it was when it happened. So for these guys that lost a band member, that's like losing a brother, I'm sure is as difficult today as it was the day that it happened. And you never get over it. You're never completely in peace with it. For as much as you say to yourself that they're in a better place and things happen for a reason, and you try to find sense in a situation that feels like perhaps is senseless. And for as much as you try to do that, you never really come to grips with that. Yeah. Like you lost your grandfather, that's a loss for you. But you don't really understand the significance of that loss until you lose somebody closer to you, like myself or your mom, like somebody really close to you, like your grandmother. And even when you lose your grandmother, the sense of loss there is different from the sense of losing a parent, a son, a daughter. Do you know what I mean? Every loss, it's different. They all are important. They all have a significance, but they all hurt in a different way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they all are numbed in different ways, but we never really recover. We never really get over it. Listening to this song, you can feel the pain in his voice. And the funny part, not funny, haha, but the funny part is that pain then goes into the music, because that music,
he's screaming.
But even the guitars and the drum, everything was like, it was drenched like in pain and suffering. The whole song, it's like, Oh man, absolutely beautiful, all around beautiful song.
Yeah.
And the video does the song justice, in my opinion. The video is like the cherry on top,
Yeah.
as far as the song is concerned. All right, I talked a lot. Anything you want to add?
Just, I can't get out of my head the image of him screaming with that nice melody in the background, him screaming as the bodies are being lifted up.
Yeah, it really gives that sense, like I said, of not being able to be with that person
Yeah.
that you really miss, like that sense of loss, that sense of departure. Do you know what I mean? Like that sense that there's no return. There's no. It's not like I see you later. There's no coming back from that. It's really a break. You know, it really emphasizes that. Anyways, guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed these two videos. Perhaps if these two bands release more singles as they approach the release of their records, we'll be checking out those singles.
Yeah.
Especially after these two videos. How can we not check more from these two bands? All right, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have another video for you. See you guys.
See ya.